What's up, guys? Theta is already back to the top of the swing high where we were back in October. So that was very, very fast. I mean, think about that for a minute. I mean, that was quick. So we had three up, we had three down. We nailed the bottom perfectly. Boom, boom. And then the liquidity grab, you can see we dipped right below. And then we instantly shot up. One, two. This looks like a big third. And then I would imagine we would play around a little bit in here and then we would spike up for 5. So A, B, C, right? And then obviously we look towards breaking into this level above $1.90. So once more, 1, 2, 3, flag out a little bit, 4, and then hopefully come up into a fifth wave. That fifth wave hitting $1.90, and then from there we'd probably flag out a little bit, back test this range, our accumulation range, our base. Remember, we've been talking about this base for a while, building the base. We built it, it's strong, and we're definitely reacting off of it. So let's see what happens up here. I mean, this is pullback territory. Obviously we can keep pumping and pumping and pumping. It's very possible, but just keep in mind that we got resistance right in here. So I mean, a pullback would be, welcomed, just so that it could reset the momentum and come up for that fifth wave to the upside. So we'll see how it plays out. I mean, look at this. Theta is up 12%, XRP's 1%, TIA 3%. Bitcoin's above 80K. Beautiful. Look at that. 81,000. That's crazy. Almost 82. If we look at it real quick, I mean, look at it. It's still pumping. I mean, it's literally at the top. So, yeah, it doesn't look finished. I mean, this kind of wave structure, how it just plays around, it sets up and it's playing around. I mean, this thing can get parabolic soon. Zoom out a little bit further. Notice right in here, we came up and then we flagged out in here. Boom, 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 boom. And then now we're continuing to rise. So very, very good signs. Yeah, I think there's a lot more to come. I'm just letting you know, be careful for pullbacks. For example, like you see SHIB, this looks like a 1, 2, and a 3. We could be flagging out here for a 4, and then we get 5. So same thing with Theta. Right, you got a 1, 2, 3, maybe third's not done. Maybe we got to go a little bit further. XRP seems like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It seems like, that's could be it. So we have a 1, a 2, all of that's a 3. Maybe we're flagging out for a 4, and then we go up and hit the top for 5. That's how I'm thinking about it, because XRP is very bullish. I think it is going much, much higher. I mean, this is still flagging out. This is still flagging out, right? So you got two flags working, one within the other. And this is 1 year, right? This is a 1-year pullback. So just keep that in mind. CFX pumping here. Let's see here. Aave. Let's check about ADA. Yeah, ADA is definitely looks like it needs a pullback. You got a 1, 2, 1, 2. You got a 3. let's get a 4 and then come up and get a 5. I mean, that's how I'm looking at it. Of course, it could keep going. It could keep pumping and pumping and pumping. I mean, it just, we'll see how it plays out. But definitely not chasing that. Filecoin. I took my profit on Filecoin. Just, micro trading. Nothing big. Looking at the smaller time frames, it looks like we have this pullback here, and then we're kind of moving up. Either this is going to come up and creep and creep and creep and creep and kind of go sideways, and then boom, breakout. Happens all the time. Or we get something like A, we come up here for a B, and then we come down for a C, and then go. But since this was so steep in here, right there, I don't know if maybe we get some kind of running flat or something. But either way, a little bit of consolidation. I mean, because you remember, you can correct through price and you correct through time. So we don't have to necessarily get a big pullback, right? But at least consolidating through time. So yeah, I pulled my profits. Obviously, we're right back at resistance. And again, we can slice right through it like it's not even there. But for me, on my trades, I took some profit on this. So let's keep looking here. Near is it nearly done? I don't think so. I mean, I think we saw this right in here. You pump up, boom, 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 and then you hit the top, right? So if you look at, like, for example, TIA, look at this. TIA is still in there, right? Pumps up, boom, 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 boom. But we haven't yet broken out, just like when we look at near, right? So you can see near, boom, 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 we broke out. So maybe TIA is potentially a good spot to go long, somewhere in that area. If I can find it, where'd it go? Right there. So yeah, I think it's got the potential to get another pop to the upside. So the other side of the world is waking up. They're seeing all of this for the first time. They're looking at it thinking, wow, I mean, this does look very bullish. I mean, look at that. There's your bottom right there. You pump a little bit and you're just grinding, grinding, grinding. You really haven't had a big moment yet with this. So that's why I'm like, it looks very interesting to me. Let's see what the smaller time frames look like real quick. Yeah, I mean, all of this grinding, you hit the bottom, come back up. I mean, all of that's bullish. For example, when you look at Bitcoin, you could see right here, we're pumping up, right? Boom, 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 bottleneck, breakout. So if you notice, we came up here, we had a top, we slammed down, we came up here, we took the top, and then we had a three-way pullback, and then we had a 1-2, we continued higher. Okay, so if we translate that to TIA, you can see something similar here. I mean, look at that, side by side. And not just TIA, right? But we looked at, like, Flow, for example, right? The same kind of thing, right? What else? Algorand, I think, had it a little bit going on there, right? I mean, obviously Dogecoin already ripped higher, so let's see, AVAX. Yeah, AVAX got a very steep one. Boom, 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 broke out, right? But then we go back to TIA, and it's still not quite broken out yet. But what we can see, it's a little bit challenging, right, when you're looking at a fractal. But boom, 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 boom. I mean, you have a lot of waves in here. But I would think you know, that and that, and then we come up, we take the high, boom, we come up, we take the high, and then what happens? We have a three-wave pullback. So yeah, I would like to see, and that lines up with some other charts, I would like to see a little bit of a three-way pullback, and then a 1-2, and then a 1-2, and then go, and then go. So boom, boom. Yeah, I like it. So let's see if that plays. Maybe we pull back tonight. But yeah, we did reverse. I mean, we're pulling back here. So 10-minute chart. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, looks good. So I think that'll do it for this video. I just wanted to come in here and real quick and show you a few things. And you know, when we look at for example, when we look at Bitcoin, again, it's still, there's no signs of it quitting yet. You know what I mean? So even like, for example, when you get to the top, you're going to at least have some candles going sideways, right? So we haven't had that yet. So that's the first inclination of a correction, right? So we come up here, we go sideways. So we haven't had that yet. So maybe we wake up tomorrow morning and we'll see that. We'll see what Monday brings. Hopefully we kind of chill out for Monday and Tuesday and consolidate, and then like Thursday, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we pump like crazy, right? Because that will give us a strong weekly close for the following week. It'll be a good setup. So always think, you know, weeks ahead, you know what I mean? So but yeah, this does not look finished to me. It looks like it has more to go, but that doesn't mean we can't have a little bit of a pullback in here, coming back to 73K, right? So 73K is sort of the breakout area right there, 72, 73K. And we busted through it and we sort of flagged out on top of it. So we can keep moving, or we can come down and retest it. But ultimately, you can say, oh, well, that's up or down. Well, no, ultimately it's up. We're going up. So it's just all about how we get there. That's more the challenging spot. I think that's it for me. XRP real quick. Let's look at the small time frame. Yeah, this is what I wanted to show. So, you know, we consolidated in here. We had a 5-wave move up. We had a 3-wave move down. We slammed down here. So again, this is either going to come up and creep and creep and creep and creep, and then break. Or we get 3 down, we get 3 up, and then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. We get a big ABC, and then we go later. So those are the two options. So we'll see. All right, guys, that'll do it. Not financial advice. I'll catch you guys most likely tomorrow if something eventful. But I mean, every day seems like it's eventful. So let's keep it going. Cheers.